Hey everybody, so I'm coming today with an update on how I'm feeling, the medications, and how my doctor appointment with my urologist went today. So first off, I'm feeling some pelvic pain, slight urethral burning. I've been experiencing some retention, and it has kind of gotten worse. Like, I didn't urinate for over 7 hours early this morning, and then I didn't urinate again for over like 4 hours. And when I urinate, it's so bad to the point where I'm like bending all the way down and pressing on the wall and straining to pee. That's how bad it is. And it's very painful. It makes my stomach muscles just so tight and hurts. So yeah, that's just a hard thing to deal with, because I know straining is not good, but I have the strong urge to urinate and I can't. So I sit on the toilet just trying to force myself to urinate, and it takes a lot of time, and sometimes I get fed up with it, and then I decide to just get off the toilet and just like go lay down or sit down somewhere, and then a few minutes later come back and try again. But the cause of my retention, it was from the imipramine. In my last video, I was telling you guys that I didn't like it, and that the only thing it did for me is help me go to sleep. So usually I am prone to get retention whenever a medication says may cause retention, may cause difficulty urinating. I'm prone to get those side effects. Now, when I first started taking it, I was only having difficulty urinating. It wasn't this intense with the retention, and then now it became intense. Now, the crazy thing about it is that when I started noticing it was becoming more difficulty for me to urinate, I did give a call in to my urologist nurse, and I told her what was going on, and she had a discussion with my urologist, and he told me to, stop taking the medicine. So I did stop taking the medicine, and it was probably 3 days ago that I stopped taking the medicine. Yet it seems like the retention side effect kind of lingered on. And honestly, I don't know if it's from the imipramine that I'm still having these symptoms, but maybe it is just because the medicine's still being in my system and not fully releasing itself out. So yeah, that just really sucks badly, because that also adds to my pain level. And honestly, you guys, like, there are some times when I am not having pelvic pain, but I'm still having other pain, like urethral pain, urethral burning. But then sometimes, a lot of times, that pelvic pain and that bladder pain comes back. And one of the days it was so bad to the point where if I bent down, it hurt. If I sat down, it hurt. When I got up, it hurt. So it was just so frustrating, because I just don't find anything that helps me. So I'm at the point where I'm just dealing with this pain, and it's just so annoying, so annoying. And I'm not much of a crier, and when you look at me, you cannot tell that I'm in pain. You might possibly tell something is wrong with me just because of my facial expression, but I'm not like bent over in pain, or I'm not like crying or anything like that, but I am experiencing a lot of pain. So the next thing is this Lyrica. Now, I've only been taking the Lyrica for about a week now, and I haven't experienced any change in my pain level, and I'm definitely sure that that's because I have to give it a few more weeks, even a month, before I hopefully starting to notice a difference. But after a week, and I started taking it, because I take Lyrica twice a day, so I take it in the morning and then at night, and that's 75 milligrams. So 75 milligrams plus another 75 milligrams is 150 milligrams. So for some reason I began to get this dizzy spell, and I just know one day I got out of bed and I was doing something, and all of a sudden I started feeling dizzy. And then the dizziness kind of just went on throughout the day, to the point where it was like, if I lay down and I get up, I'm dizzy. If I get up and I start walking around, I'm dizzy. So it's such just a weird feeling. And just kind of throughout the days, I just been having this dizziness and this lightheadedness. And I don't know, sometimes it seems like, you know, when you stare at a light for too long, it becomes the more you stare and not blinking, you just stare at the light, it seems like the room is becoming dim. And so that's what my experience was. I would be standing around and I would kind of feel lightheaded, dizziness, and it seemed like the room was becoming darker. So I really don't know what that is about, but I'm just trying to wait it out and give this Lyrica a chance to take full effect, and hopefully it will help with my pain. Yeah. So the next thing is the doctor's appointment. So I went to the doctor and I was able to see the Medtronic rep about my Interstim, and he changed the settings, and now he wants me to use each program for a week at a time. So for program 1, do a week, then switch it to program 2, do a week, and so on and so forth. So he also wanted me to write if I'm having a good day or if I'm having a bad day, and that's with the urgency and frequency, because I'm still going to the bathroom so much that he wants to know if I'm having a bad day, that means I'm going a lot. If I'm having a good day, that means that my urgency and frequency has improved. So that's, since I have 4 programs, that's pretty much a month that I have to work with these settings and give them a try. And after that month, I'll call in and let them know what's going on, how I'm feeling, if it's working, if it's not working, if I need the settings changed, whatever the case may be. So that's that. But also, I was explaining to my doctor about my retention, and I was just letting him know, like, I stopped taking the medication once you told me to stop it, but I'm still experiencing retention and it has become worse. So his thoughts is for me to shut off my Interstim device for at least about 3 days and see if that helps. So he won't be back in the office until Monday of next week. So I will have to give him a call Monday and let him know how I am doing with that. So as of right now, my Interstim is off, and it'll be off until Monday. That's when I will start it up again and then start recording the activity of it. So that's pretty much that. That's pretty much my update, pretty much. I don't know, I just really hope that something comes up, something works out, because I just kind of feel like defeated. I kind of feel helpless. Oh, and another thing is, I remember I was telling you guys that I was going to see if I could be a candidate for the bilateral Interstim. So my Medtronic rep had told me that, first of all, the bilateral Interstim is not FDA approved, but doctors still do it. And they only do it really in cases that are really severe, to the point where a person needs high frequency, like they have to be up into like the 7 or 8 with the vibrations. And if they need that amount of electrical charge, then they want to bring in another Interstim, so maybe they'll be able to go to a lower setting. But he definitely said he doesn't think I'm a candidate for it, just because my nerves are so sensitive, and that I pretty much only be in the 1.3 to 1.6 range, and he said he's pretty sure that if he had put the setting on 5, that it would be feeling like I put my finger in an electrical shock socket, and I really don't want that because I know how painful it hurts. So I'm just confused at why this procedure is, well, maybe I'm not, because a lot of things aren't FDA approved and it still gets done. But I guess I'm sort of happy that I'm not a candidate for it because it's not FDA approved. So it's never a for sure thing if it's going to work or not. So I guess finding this information was definitely helpful and definitely made me see this in a different light. So I'm just going to work with this one Interstim implant that I have, and hopefully we can find a setting that's right for me, and if not, then we will proceed with getting it removed. And this can be months, even a year from now, till I know what's going on. So that's pretty much it. I have been praying for everybody, been praying for all the IC community, you know, that God pretty much blesses us with relief, that he blesses us with remission, that he blesses us with a cure. And you know, no matter what, you just can't lose hope. This is a really big trying battle, and it's stressful, and you know, for some of us it's ruined our lives. You know, we can never be the same, we can never be normal. Like, this thing comes with a lot of, you know, cons, but there are some pros, and you just have to take, like I always say, just take the good out of a bad situation. So, you know, just stay prayerful, and most of all, you have to believe, you have to trust that, you know, you can be healed. You have to trust that, you know, you can find some relief. You have to trust that you can soon go into remission. You have to trust that, you know, there will soon be a cure. You have to trust that there will be some effective treatments for us. If you don't trust that, then there's no point in praying. You know, if you're worried, and you know, this is not easy because I am the biggest worrier of all time, but the word says if you're going to pray, don't worry. If you're going to worry, then don't pray. So for all of my prayer warriors out there, just continue to pray that he removes all the worriness, he removes all the anxiety, the anxiousness, the nervousness, whatever it is that has your mind thinking that my life is over. Because yes, this does feel like a death sentence, but this doesn't mean that your life is over. It just means you have to rearrange some things. So I'm trying to stay positive. It's very hard, but I'm trying to stay positive, and I hope you guys can stay positive too. So I love you guys. I will talk to you guys later. I think the next video may be a prayer because I haven't did that in a while, and I just want to pray for you guys and for you guys to hear me pray. So that will be the next video, and I am going to also discuss about my group because I am feeling a bit eerie about what I want to do about my group because I'm having some feelings about it. But that'll all be in the next video. Any questions, concerns, comments, opinions, advice, whatever it is, you can always email me at heretoinspireyou@gmail.com. I will leave my email in the description box. So I'll talk to you guys later, and you guys have a great day. Find something positive and find some motivation and just run with it. So I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.